Medal awarded.
Welcome to another video. I grabbed a random Wii game out of my collection and decided to make a review. I'm reviewing
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Let's start off with the
Single match mode.
My goal while playing this mode was to get every world record. There are 24 events. And what better way to show what I think of them than a tier list? Up first, the track events. The world record for these events were easy and took at most 3 tries. The first event is
100 meters.
the most iconic event. Time your start and then shake your controller and nunchuk as fast as possible. Simple and a lot of fun. S tier awarded! Next up,
400 meters.
this one is all about managing your running speed. If you run too fast, you will run out of stamina. If you run too slow, you'll just be too slow. It's okay. B tier awarded! Next up,
4x100 meter relay.
same as the 100 meters, but 4 times as long. You also need to time handing over the baton. This one is quite fun and a decent workout if you take it seriously. A tier awarded! Next up,
110 meter hurdles.
while running you also need to jump by pressing B. This makes the running a bit less intense, but it's an interesting added element. A tier awarded! Next up,
400 meter hurdles.
it's the same as the 400 meters, but with hurdles. Therefore it gets the same rating. B tier awarded! Let's move to the field events. First up,
Long jump.
you need to get up to speed and then time and power your jump. To get the world record you need a perfect jump, which is not easy. After a lot of tries I managed to get the record with Luigi. Overall, long jump is simple but still a nice challenge. A tier awarded! Happy with my new record, I moved on to the next event, which is
Triple jump.
for which the world record requires 3 perfect jumps. I started off pretty good with 2 out of 3 perfect jumps, so there was hope. I kept trying and trying, but the timing to get the first jump perfect is just as hard as it was for the long jump. After about half an hour of tries, I finally got a perfect first jump, but I messed up the second one. In the next hour I got some more perfect first jumps, but I kept failing the second or the third one. But then, after another half an hour of tries, I had this run. I was so happy, proud, and I was celebrating like I did something important. I had done it. 3 perfect jumps. Then the result comes up. 17.9 meters. That's not enough. It dawned upon me. Dr. Eggman's big ass cost me the world record. When I was done crying, I switched back to Luigi. And after quite a few tries I got 3 perfect jumps again. This time I didn't celebrate prematurely while waiting for the result, which was 18.7 meters. Oh right, this was a tier list. Triple jump was the most frustrating event and the most rewarding in the end. B tier awarded! Next up,
Hammer throw.
swing as quickly as possible and throw the hammer away at the right moment. It's good. B tier awarded! Next up,
Javelin throw.
build up speed and then time and power your throw. It's satisfying to get a good throw by timing it just right. A tier awarded! Next up,
High jump.
pick your height, build up speed, time your jump and lift your feet at the end. You need to complete jumps to build up confidence, which makes higher jumps easier. High jump is a bit too easy and takes a while because you need to do multiple jumps to get confidence. C tier awarded! Next up,
Pole vault.
it's the same as high jump, but you also need to quickly shake your controller and nunchuk while using your pole. It's slightly more fun but still way too easy. C tier awarded! Moving away from athletics we have
Trampoline.
get enough height so you can do a sequence of button presses and controller movements while in the air. This event is challenging and a lot of fun. Only downside is that there is no world record to beat. A tier awarded! Next up,
Vault.
run, do tricks, land. I didn't really understand this one. D tier awarded! Next up,
Skeet.
you need to shoot the skeets to get points. Before shooting you play a timing minigame which will decide the size of your crosshair. Shooting is a bit too difficult to be fun. D tier awarded! Next up,
Rowing.
for this event you need to press a specific button combination and then pull the controller towards you as fast as possible. This always triggers a voice line, which is quite funny.
Good. Doing good. Doing good.
It goes on for a little bit too long, but the world record is a nice challenge. B tier awarded! Next up,
Archery.
nothing special. Aiming takes some getting used to. C tier awarded! Next up,
Aquatics. 100 meters freestyle.
this one is a lot of fun. There are some character-specific swimming styles with different controls. You also need to regenerate your stamina by pressing B at the right time. 80 rewarded. Next up,
Aquatics, 4x100 meter freestyle.
this event is absolute chaos and a great workout. Having 4 different swimmers with different controls makes this one so chaotic and fun. I mean, what are these movements? Just try doing these as fast as possible and you will look ridiculous. SD rewarded. Next up,
Fencing,
not fun. ET rewarded. Next up,
table tennis.
it's terrible. It's so hard. I hate it. I wasn't made for this and Wario wasn't either. FD rewarded. There also are dream events, which are variations on normal events. They have one thing in common. They're all not fun.
Dream race,
It's just too much and doesn't control great. ET rewarded. Next up,
dream platform.
this event is boring and I have no idea why it exists. I don't even get what event it's based on. ET rewarded. Next up,
Dream fencing,
it's the same as fencing but a bit more crazy. But it's not more fun. ET rewarded. Next up,
dream table tennis.
it's slightly better than normal table tennis, which does not make it good. FD rewarded. And that finishes up the tier list. But what else does this game offer? There is circuit mode, which is quite a fun way to play multiple events behind each other. There is mission mode, which has some fun challenges. Each character has their own missions with a final battle against their own rival. I did the Mario missions and for the final mission I had to beat Sonic at the 100 meters. He is super quick, or as he likes to say, gotta go quite fast. This game also offers you very basic minigames which unlock trivia about the Olympic Games. If you ever want to find out who Bebe is, you need to play this follow the card game. To sum this review up, this game has way too much unnecessary voiceovers and interruptions. After every few minutes there's a take a break screen. After every event you hear this 3 times.
Middle awarded.
Another negative for this game is that not all minigames are a slam dunk.
Table tennis,
But this game does offer a lot of dumb fun. Also, there are a lot of fun challenges to do. And there are a lot of events. So, where does Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games end up on the how much fun I had ranking? Second, with a nostalgia boosted 7.2.
Doing good.
I guess I will take that break now.